All right. Welcome back, Trending Gist lovers. Yes, so we have a breaking news. So we have to come right in to dissect it. So let's check our sound first. Great. Okay. All right. So our sound is great. We're going to dive right in right about now. But yeah, I forgot my phone where I have the stuff. I want to read the court order that is available. So give me a second. I'll quickly go pick up the phone that I have it in and I'll come right back. Just give me a second. I will be back. Okay, so I am back. We have a lot to discuss. Okay, so this is breaking new update about Korra Obidi and Justin Dean. So if you are a fan or you're not a fan but you follow the story, then you know that a lot has been going on recently. People talked about them a lot then, paused, but now new updates. Custody battle. We're talking about full custody battle and what the court has ordered. Well, let me. You see, I forgot to put this on, so I guess I don't know if you people could hear me. Sorry. Sometimes it's like that with live stream. No matter how prepared you are, you come right in and then things are not. Hold on. Give me a second. I will be. We're just going to dive right into the gist straight, okay? But let me quickly check that the sound is okay. Testing, testing, testing. Is this okay? All right. Okay, so today we're going to be talking about Korra Obidi and Justin Dean and the saga and what has been going on and whatnot. So yes, we know that recently it was said that Korra Obidi's daughter said on a live stream that she was hungry, and that brought a whole lot of talking, tongue wagging and whatnot. Fast forward, the next thing we heard was Justin Dean was taking Korra to court. He made a report, and he's actually going for full custody, and not only full custody, but he also alleged that Korra Obidi's sister, that's Nancy Ume, threatened him during the exchange of the kids. According to him, they came with a battalion, but a lot of Nancy and the rest people said Nancy was actually live streaming on that day. Korra was live streaming also. So it was just Korra Obidi, her sister Nancy Ume, and Nancy's husband. But anyway, we're going to jump right into the message. So let's go bring out the court papers here. Okay. So this is what we see online. Although if you look at this document, it shows that it is part 2 of 2. So I think the person that first laid hand on this document just screenshot the part that was the most important, which is the recent happenings, and that's what the person shared. So this is actually all we could find online. So I will read this document to you, and so you get what was said and what is going on. So over here it states that all right, let's take it. So neither parties may post any videos, photos, or live streaming the minor children on any social media platform, nor allow the minor children to appear in any picture, video, or live streaming post to any social media platform. Without further court orders, neither party may take videos, photos, or live streaming any interaction between the parties in this matter until further court orders. So if you actually listen to the last part of this statement, it is clear that Justin did file for something, because it is said that nobody, because they said she was, that's Nancy, or Ume was actually live streaming the exchange, but maybe she was just talking with her, but we don't know. She was just talking with her people, and they were driving to where they were going to drop off the kids to Justin Dean. But now, with the report he has made and all of that, it's saying that neither Dean, Justin Dean, or Korra Obidi should live stream or do a video of this till further noticed. Okay, till further notice. So it is it is what it is. But the best part of this whole thing is that the court is saying, do not show the children either photos, videos, live streaming, or anything. So, what the court is actually saying is, get these kids off social media. And I think that is indeed a fantastic idea, because lately I think the children have been too much on the internet. It's just too much, and it's not necessary, if you ask me. Every day they live stream. If they're with their mom, they have to be on the live stream every day. And if they're with their dad, same thing. Like, the children don't have their privacy. They're still too young to say what they want or what they don't want. But at least let the kids have some privacy. Every time is not when you just come out and put your children online. You're not the only content creator that is a parent. And I think that's something that Cora Obidi and Justin Dean should have taken into consideration, being that they are parents and they need to, first of all, put the kids first. But that being said, it does seem like Justin is really pushing so much to make Cora Obidi look like a bad person. And because he knows that if he can get through with that, then the court is going to grant him full custody, and then he's going to, I guess, prove a point to his social media fans. Like I said, I told you people, she's not a fit mom, she's not good for nothing and whatnot. And you see, I finally got the full custody of the kids. So, that being said, it seems like I have network problem. Do I? Do I? What's going on? Give me a second. I have network. Okay, so sorry. Sorry, my little one had closed the door, so I lost my network there. We're talking about kids, right? All right, so from everything that is happening, it really looks like Justin Dean is trying his best to make uh, Korra Obidi, his ex-wife, look bad or look like unfit parent, so they can actually grant him full custody. But now the whole thing, if you ask me, has actually bounced back, because look what just happened. You know, I believe he was probably thinking they were going to stop Korra Obidi from, showing the kids on live, because Korra Obidi goes live almost every time compared to him. I think Justin Dean goes live more when the kids are with him. But now the court is not saying, Mom, don't show the kids on your live videos or whatnot. They are saying both parties, okay, both parents should not post the children. And that brings me to the next question I have. So, what's going to happen now? Because for some months now, everything has been revolving a lot, mostly Justin Dean's side, because Coral Bill is on there shaking her waist, half naked. That even though a lot of people despise her mode of dressing, she still doesn't care. She doesn't give a hoot. She's doing her thing, shaking her bum bum, dancing. Either she's cleaning, she's making juice with her kids, or she's cooking. Whatever she's doing, she's just dancing and having fun and doing all of that alongside with her children and whatnot. But Cora Obidi has something to offer. On Facebook alone, Koro Obidi has about 6 point something million followers on Facebook alone. So by the time you join her Instagram and YouTube and other apps that Korra has a huge following. And Korra is also a multi-talented person. She's a dancer, she's a singer with a very beautiful voice. Okay, so she's really creative. She has a lot of stuff. She's also an author, yes, because she wrote a book, I remember. So Korra has all these stuffs going for her that she could decide that I want to write another book, or I want to talk about the book I wrote already. Let's read together. And all of that. Her fans are going to come in and want to sit down and listen and enjoy that whole content with her. That's one. Secondly, she can decide, oh, I want to do my belly dance thing, and she'll go with her belly dance stuff. You are welcome. The Bunny goes, welcome. Thank you very much for joining. Sorry. You are welcome. You're welcome. The Bunny goes, thank you for stopping by. All right, sorry for all the breaks. For those of you that are going to be watching the replay, Mom Live, no matter how prepared you are, once you sit down to start streaming, that's when the kids start popping up from all corners. So, like I was saying, I feel like Koro Obidi can decide she wants to talk about her book, for example, and her fans will come on in and they're going to have fun discussing the book and whatnot. What next are they expecting, or what she has in mind next, the kind of book she want to write. That is one topic. That's a content for her. Another thing she could decide to do is do her belly dancing and try to teach people online and whatnot. And she's also someone that talks about healthy, but she'll say, I'm juicing this, I'm juicing that, and all that. She can do that. Kurobidi can also decide she wants to talk about her music and whatnot. Recently she was trending when she went all the way to Ghana, and she was scheduled to perform with other artists on a show in Ghana. And somehow, according to stories that we have, that they were telling her to hold on, hold on, hold on. But at the end of the day, they told her to go and support another male artist. And she was like, I didn't come all the way from the US to come twerk here in Ghana. I was scheduled to perform. So that really made her feel somehow. And she vented about it. She was talking about how the female artists are being treated, and all of that. People are not repping her. She's been in the industry for many years, and that people should not only refer to her as Korra Obidi, the dancer, but people should also start referring to her as Korra Obidi, the singer. So she said a whole lot. So what am I trying to say? Korra Obidi has content that even if she doesn't show her kids, she will still have the huge following. She will still get those stars she's getting on Facebook, for example. On YouTube, she will still get her super chats and super thanks and whatnot. And at the end, also get her paycheck from YouTube and every other thing, channel membership and all of that. But Justin Dean, on the other hand, when did Justin Dean even start posting back to back? Before Korra Obidi was actually the main person doing for him, she was like the patient, and he would show all this massage stuff because he's a chiropractor, right? So I feel like without the kids, Justin Dean doesn't really have content. And to think that he was the one that actually went to report this to the court, probably because he wanted full custody, and or he wanted the court to kind of tell Korra Obidi to not show the kids, so he will be the only one to be showing the kids, because now he will be like the good parent and Korra will be the bad parent. But I think this actually backfired, because now both parents are being told not to, although this they're saying is temporary for now. I guess my reason, I'm just thinking the reason why it is temporary is because they probably want to do more investigation and more fine and see if actually the kids are being neglected by both parents when they are live streaming and all of that, so they know if they will make it permanent, or if they find out that it's not, then they might lift the restriction that they have on them now. And looking at the document, their names were not there because, like I said, is the part 2 of the document. So it was not the full document where you have to read all those long paragraphs and whatnot before you get to this part of the conversation. So their names are not showing. But one thing that you can see clearly on that document is that the document is dated on the 19th. Okay, so today is Friday, the 20th of January. So that came out on the 19th of January. So it looks legit, but we don't know. We're still waiting for more. Before coming live, I've checked Korra Obidi's pages. I've not seen anything hinting anything about nothing. Same on Justin Dean's page. I didn't see anything hinting about this whole documenting or what the court said or not. But something else that also made me to feel like those documents were legit and or there's truth to that is because checking Korra Obidi's page, you'll notice that Korra Obidi's last video, she posted about people dancing to this her new song that she just released, Big Korra, I mean, that's our international, what? So she posted about, I think, some Uganda kids dancing to the song. She posted about it. That was her latest post as at then. Now I don't know if, as I'm sitting here talking, if she has posted something new. I don't know, but that's what she posted. Mm. That being said, then I went to Justin Dean's page too to see if he's going to talk about it or whatnot. The last post I saw, which was as at when I saw it, was 14 hours ago. He posted it. Now might be 20 or 20 more plus more hours. But then it was 14 hours ago when he posted that. And it was a live stream where he was talking about his eldest daughter, that is June's. He tagged it as June's old clothes. He like giving away June's old clothes. But I think he's talking about some of June's worn clothes, but they're still in good condition. So he's willing, or he's getting, trying to pack them up and get them ready so he can donate to people that that needs and whatnot. So he started a live stream and sat down on the couch and he was just explaining to his followers and showing them the clothes. He was showing them the clothes, like so picking up and like so, like she's managed to dig it. The clothes are still in good condition, whatnot. Some of them are still in hangers and all of that. And that's what Justin Dean was talking about. But the thing is, I really feel like it is really, really good that the court made that decision, because a whole lot has been going on. Who started this whole thing? Justin Dean did. Justin Dean came out, wanted to talk about this, wanted to bash his now ex-wife, as at then she was still his wife. She had just put to bed. She came out talking about how Korra cheated and this one and that one. Korra kept quiet, didn't want to talk about it. I felt like if Justin Dean didn't come out the way he came out, they would have been able to just do their separation, gotten their divorce and everything, and nobody would have even heard a thing. I talked about the Ireti Doyle. It's just now Ireti Doyle's story is coming out, and it's now people are beginning to talk about it. They got their divorce. Nobody heard anything, even though both of them are in the entertainment industry. I think Ireti Doyle's husband was a presenter, and Ireti Doyle is an actress. How they did their divorce, she still maintained her surname. So nobody even suspected anything because she was still Ireti Doll. Nothing changed. She didn't go back to her maiden name. And that was that. Not until she went to Chudi's show and then she spilled. That was, I think, the first time she was ever talking about it. That was when people now started like, oh, wow, she's been divorced. for a long time now. And she was like, that's my private business. I don't need anybody to know. So I think that's how Korra was also looking at this whole thing, seeing it as this is a private business and I don't need to share my private business with people on social media, even though my life is out there on social media. But no, Justin didn't want to hear that. Justin wanted to post a video, talk about how Korra cheated, but he at the same time cheated. But never did he mention about it. Even when people were thinking that maybe this is a prank, might be an expensive prank. These days, people can do anything just to gain attention. So you can put anything past most of these people on social media. But he still came out to debunk it and said, no, it is not a joke, that he is serious. And series of videos followed before Korra decided she was also going to speak. So you can see that right from time, Justin is really pushing for something. And to get to this point now where he's insinuating that, oh, Korra Obidi's sister tried slapping him, and we're like, come on now, come on. Nancy is going to try to slap you for what reason? Like she's stupid? She's daft that she's going to hit you just so she can put her own sister in more problems or something. No reasonable person would want to do a thing like that. But of course, Justin being someone that is really out there to get this his ex-wife, Justin being out there to really make this lady feel bad for all everything in her life, regret the fact that she ever met him and then all of that. He is ignoring the most important part of the whole story, which is the kids. You might have all this resentment for this your ex-wife and whatnot, but when you decide that you want to have full custody, when the woman in question is not evil, she's not irresponsible, she might be bad to you, but she's taking good care of her children, she's being a good mother, she's doing her own part. So I see no reason why you will come out now and want to take that away from her. It is not right. It is not a good thing to do. So, and also people saying, Korra is not a good mom. And when you ask the question, give me examples, even if it's one or two, the only thing you will always hear is Korra never wears clothes. Korra is always half naked. That is not the criteria of defining a good mother, because wearing clothes or not will not put food on the table. Wearing clothes or not will not put those kids to sleep. Wearing clothes or not will not cook for those kids. Wearing clothes or not will not go to the grocery store to pick up groceries for the family. Wearing clothes or not will not buy clothes, shower the kids, do all those stuffs. But you can see that Korra is hands on, even on her live stream or whatnot. You can see that Korra is hands on with those kids. You cannot even argue that that lady really does love her children. And tell me, who gets pregnant for 9 good months as a woman? And if you've ever been pregnant before, and if you've ever pushed out a child, you will know how painful and the struggle, and 9 months of you not being able to sleep very well with all those hormone changes and everything, and you feeling like what I don't know, and have those kids. Yeah, so talking about kids, what is here to interrupt? So yeah, it's almost like he is always there. And so I feel like if you don't have reasons of this lady being so nasty to you, then you should know that what you will do is going to affect these children, and that's not something you should be doing. That's not the right thing to do. If you get full custody, so then what? Then what? The woman has not done anything. I keep saying it. What is that thing that Korra has done that is so bad that people feel like, oh my goodness, yes, Justin Dean deserves to be the sole custody. Justin Dean deserves to have the sole custody of the children and whatnot. It's not just right. You might have all those resentment, but raising kids, single parents, ask any child that grew up in a single parent home. They will always tell you the struggle. There will be times that you might want to just certain things will happen in your life, and the only person you really want to talk to is your father. There might be times that certain things will happen, and the only person you really want to talk to is your mother. And then if you're with the opposite parent, how do you have to now bottle those things inside? There's always that stress. And even when they're like now that they're little, Like already the divorce is stress enough for the children just because they are not grown enough to start expressing how they feel and going back and forth and all of that. They started in a home where they had mostly for June, that is a little bit grown. She started in a home where she woke up every morning to see daddy and mommy and whatnot, and now she needs to spend maybe 1 week with mommy, and daddy's never there for that week, and then she needs to spend another week with daddy. And there might be times in between that the children might be crying that they really don't want to leave one parent to the other one. They just want to be there because of the fun things that they might be doing with that parent at the time. But then you have to go because that's the court orders, and none of them will want to violate that because there's always a punishment that will come with that, and nobody wants to risk it, you know. So putting the kids first should be, excuse me, my throat is dry. Mhm. So putting the kids first should be the number one thing in the mind of Justin Dean. And I don't think that Justin Dean is really considering the fact that the kids will be the one to suffer. Yes, Korra will cry. Yes, Korra will be heartbroken. You know, it's going to put her in a dark place if that ever happens, God forbid. But Justin is not thinking about that. He's just so out to get her that he is willing to risk the happiness of his children and put this woman in that position. And I feel like that's not right. But now the question is, but now the question is, what content are they going to start creating now that the court has ordered do not put the children out there? We don't want to see them on photos on your pages. We don't want to see them on videos on your pages. We don't want to see them on your live streams. Nothing, nothing, nothing for now. Just keep the kids out from court, out from social media, you know. And I'm thinking, what are they going, what, let's see the content that people are going to create, because I feel like Justin didn't exploited the kids more than Korra, because Korra already had people following her. Korra already had that crowd around her because of the fact that Korra is halfly dressed alone. If you know anything about social media, you know that those are the type of things that they will claim we're not supporting nudity, but those are the kind of videos that they push more. Those are the kind of videos that the type of content that they will push more. Those are the kind of content that social, the different, I'm not even talking about a particular one, be it Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, whatnot, Twitter, all of them they push such content more when people are halfly dressed, when people are misbehaving or something. You know, people do silly things. Those type of contents are the type of contents that they push because there are a lot of people that like consuming such content. A lot of people would, let's take guys for example. They would just want to go chill on Cora's this thing when she's wearing all those skimpy things to see if they can see something. You know, when she's dancing and raising her leg up and splitting and all of that. So Cora has the crowd already, and she knows how to keep her fans, you know, in her area. And whenever she comes live, whatever she posts, people interact and all of that. So Cora has content. Plus, she's multi-talented. So there's a lot of things that. So if you're not going there for how she looks, that a lot of people will not admit that that's the reason why they're going, but a lot of people go there because of that. Some persons might be going because of her books and all of that. People that would have bought the books for the kids or whatnot, they read about it, they want to just go there, interact, and have that full connection with this person that wrote this book that they bought, they purchased, and they love it and all of that. People might want to go learn some 1 or 2 step with belly dancing, where she used to have some of her friends and they would do a little bit of dancing and she will explain. So if you're someone that you're looking to do belly dancing and you don't even know where to start and you come across Cora, of course you want to follow her because now you're getting free classes online before you can decide to go pay and get a full professional class and whatnot. So also the singers, the upcoming singers, according to Cora, she's been in the business for 7 years, although she's been underrated, although some people are also suggesting that it's because of how she dressed. Even her ex-husband insinuated that, you know, where he said a lot of people don't take her serious because of her mode of dressing. I was like, what? Are you serious? Cora based in the US. The US is a country that is known for a lot of the times people, a lot of people there are halfly dressed. So I don't think that comes as a surprise. You know, she's not in like Saudi Arabia, for example, where she's dressed like that. You know, so you cannot even tell me that people don't take her serious just because she dresses like that. That's what you see all these things every day. You see these things every day. And you met this woman like this, all of a sudden you're not okay. All of a sudden you want to start complaining. All of a sudden there's so much going on. You accuse this woman, now she cheated when she was in Nigeria. She did this. She's mean. She's narcissistic. All of these things you said about the lady is slowly playing out that you are the one that has all the traits and all these things that you said. Because when she finally spoke, she was able to bring out proof that yes, you actually cheated also. So it wasn't only her. She did, you did. So 1-1 draw, like, right? That's what they say in football, like 1-1. So why so much hate and so much attack and all of that? And the court case, we're waiting to see what's going to happen with this new allegation that he has leveled against Korra's sister, and what the court is going to decide. But for now, the court has already said don't that both parties don't bring someone with you when you're doing your analysis. Don't bring anyone. Just stick and do your thing by yourself. Deliver the kids and all of that. No extra person should follow you. And I don't think Korra's sister even lives in the States. So I feel like Justin is just blowing the whole thing out of proportion, saying that the lady tried attacking him and all of that. It's just ridiculous. And I think it's almost a year now, because I think that their daughter is almost a year already, if she has not celebrated her 1 year birthday already. So there's no reason to keep pushing this and pulling this and dragging. Consider your children, the children. It is very important that you put your children first. You think about the kids, because come on, it's gonna hurt. They're gonna grow up. Now they might not understand anything. They don't have phones. They can't read. They cannot go to social media. What about when they get to the age where they can go to social media and they start doing searches and they find their mother, that this is how my dad spoke about my mom. These are the videos, the evidences he was busy tendering online, not even considering that his children will grow up someday and that the internet never forgets. It is not called for. It is not called for. So really, if you're going to be watching the replay, I want you to let me know in the comment section, what do you think about the court order? Are you with the court? Do you agree that Korra Obidi and Justin Dean kids should be kept out of social media? Let them do whatever they want to do. Let them create their content just as every other content creator is doing, but let them not always put the kids out there. Let me know what you think concerning this topic. Thank you so very much for joining me on this analysis. And this would do for now, until we come across more stories, more stuff about it, and we're going to jump right back and find out what's up. And yeah, but for now, this is all we have. This is what we have as the breaking news. Thank you so very much. If more documents comes out, if they make this a permanent thing and the court decides, yes, we've done our research, we've done everything, and we also have to keep our ears down to know what is going to be the final verdict for the full custody that Justin Dean is shooting for. Let's see what the court is going to say. I know they're going to have to do their investigations and, gather all evidence and everything. Then they will know if they have to, if Korra is that terrible as Justin is presenting her to be, or he's just a bitter husband. The court has to decide that. But we're going to carry you along, and thank you so very much. This is me signing out. And bye, everybody. Bye, 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 bye. It's late night already, but yeah, I had to come in with this update because I don't know if we're going to have more updates tomorrow, more topics, more breaking news, and all of that. So, like, let me finish with this today. But my time now is already 12, so it's already the next day. Bye, everyone, and have a nice day. God bless you.